Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss on important current affairs for 25th August. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. At the end, we'll learn a vocabulary word on daily basis. First one. Government of India signed an agreement with Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank for US dollar 500 million to improve the suburban railway system in which city? Right answer is Mumbai. The government of India, the government of Maharashtra, Mumbai Railway Vikas Corporation and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank signed a loan agreement for a 500 million US dollar for Mumbai Urban Transport Project 3 to improve the network capacity, service quality and safety of the suburban railway system in Mumbai. This project is expected to increase network capacity in the region with the reduction in journey time and fatal accidents of commuters by providing faster, more reliable and higher quality transport services compared to road-based transport. The total estimated cost of the project is US dollar 997 million, out of which 500 million USD will be financed by the AIIB. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. Chief Minister of Maharashtra is Uddhav Thackeray and Governor is Bhagat Singh Koshyari. And about Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, it was formed in the year 2016 and its headquarters is in Beijing, China. Next one. Which state government is planning to build transit homes for migrant workers? Answer is Karnataka. Karnataka government will build transit homes to migrant workers to provide better living conditions. The project is being launched with an inspiration from Apnagar project of Kerala. Under this, 4 transit homes will be built and each home will accommodate around 3000 migrant workers. These transit homes will have kitchens for workers to cook their own meals and they have to pay a nominal maintenance fee for the stay. And the cost of this project is estimated at 50 crores. And about Karnataka, capital of Karnataka is Bengaluru. Chief Minister is B.S. Yediyurappa and Governor is Vajubhai Vala. Next one. Assam government has inaugurated longest river ropeway in the country. Over which river recently? Answer is Brahmaputra. The longest ropeway in India was inaugurated by the government of Assam over Brahmaputra river. This is 1.8 kilometer long ropeway service which connects Kachari Ghat in Guwahati to Dol Govinda temple in North Guwahati. The opening of ropeway service would reduce the travel time between Guwahati and North Guwahati as well as boost the tourism sector. Brahmaputra river flows through Tibet, India and Bangladesh and it is the 15th longest river in the world. And about Assam, capital of Assam is Dispur. Chief Minister is Sarbanand Sonowal and its governor is Jagdish Mukhi. Next one. Who has been appointed as the new MD of SBI? Right answer is Ashwani Bhatia. Government appointed Ashwani Bhatia as the new MD of SBI. He is currently serving as the Deputy Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of SBI Mutual Fund. Before joining SBI Mutual Fund, Bhatia was in charge of revamping the entire credit structure and processes of SBI. He has also been associated with SBI Capital Markets as President and Chief Operating Officer and Whole-Time Director. Bhatia will replace P.K. Gupta and will serve as Managing Director of SBI till the date of his superannuation, that is May 31st, 2022. Next one. Which state has recently celebrated Naukai Harvest Festival? Right answer is Odisha. Naukai is an annual harvest festival celebrated in Odisha to welcome the season's new rise. This festival is celebrated a day after the Ganesh Chaturthi and it is the most auspicious and important social festival in western Odisha and the neighboring areas of Simdega in Jharkhand. On the day of Naukai, the family head collects paddy from the field after offering milk and flowers to the crop and Mother Earth and it is then offered to the village. And about Odisha, capital of Odisha is Bhubaneswar. Its chief minister is Naveen Patnaik and governor is Ganeshi Lal. Next one. Government introduced which feature in Arogya Setu app to help people, businesses and economy to return to normalcy? Answer is Open API service. The government of India has introduced a new feature, Open API service of Arogya Setu, which will address the risk of COVID-19 infections and help the people, businesses, and the economy to return to normalcy. Remember, Arogya Setu app is the most downloaded contact tracing app in the world with more than 15 crore users. The new feature Open API service will help the organizations to get the health status of their employees in real time. The businesses with more than 50 employees can avail this feature. Next one. ICICI Lombard signed an agreement with which insurance company to merge their businesses? Answer is Bharti AXA. ICICI Lombard General Insurance Company Limited and Bharti AXA General Insurance Company Limited have signed an agreement to merge their insurance business. Once the merger is completed, the combined entity will become the largest private non-life insurer and the third largest non-life insurer in the general insurance industry. Bharti AXA includes 51% shares of Bharti Enterprises and AXA includes 49% shares. After the merger, Bharti and AXA both will not have special rights and they will be categorized as public shareholders in the combined entity. Bharti AXA General Insurance was founded in 2008. Its headquarters is in Mumbai and its CEO is Sanjeev Srinivasan. And about ICICI Lombard, it was founded in the year 2001. Its MD is Bhargav Das Gupta and its headquarters is in Mumbai. Next one. When is International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition observed? Answer is 23rd August. International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition is observed annually on 23rd August. This day is observed to raise awareness about the historic events associated with slave trade and its consequences and to promote the tolerance and human rights. The first International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition was celebrated in various countries on 23rd August 1998 and 23rd August 1999. UNESCO's International Scientific Committee recommended the implementation of the program of activities by its inter-regional project, the Slave Route. The objective of this project was an approach of combining the historical dimension of slave trade with study of current cultural interaction. And about UNESCO, its full form is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Its present Director General is Audrey Azoulay and it was formed in 1945 and its headquarters is in Paris, France. Next one. Which country has launched a new optical remote sensing satellite named Gaofen 905 recently? Answer is China. China successfully launched a new optical remote sensing satellite named Gaofen 905 from its Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in northwest China through Long March 2D carrier rocket. This satellite was developed by Aerospace Dongfangong Satellite Company Limited. This satellite will test and verify new technologies related to communications, navigation and remote sensing. Gaofen satellites are part of the High Resolution Earth Observation System. It is used for land surveying, urban planning, road network design, agriculture and disaster relief. About China, its president is Xi Jinping and its capital is Beijing and currency is renminbi. Next one. Which bank has launched a hiring initiative named Gig A Opportunities recently? Answer is Axis Bank. Axis Bank has launched an initiative named Gig A Opportunities. Under this initiative, Axis Bank hired the skilled talent that can work with the bank remotely from anywhere in the country. This initiative is divided into two parts. One is full-time permanent job and another one is temporary and based on the duration of the project. The bank aims to hire 800 to 1000 people under this initiative. Also remember another important point about Axis Bank. Axis Bank has launched automated voice assistant AXAA recently to address customer queries. About Axis Bank, it was founded in 1993. Its MD and CEO is Amitabh Chaudhary and its headquarters is in Mumbai. Now we learn the vocabulary word for today. Today's word is inculcate. It means to fix beliefs or ideas in someone's mind especially by repeating them often. Example is, our coach has worked hard to inculcate the team spirit into the players. These are the important current affairs for 25th August. If the content is helpful, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.